does an elephant never forget? Ask God, ask God. What is the point in a cruet set? Ask God, ask God. And who put the toenail under my bed? Ask God, ask God.
Important, but it can't be that important. I've got to get on with the show, haven't I? Well, get Doug to see to it or something like that. We've got other toilets in Bliss. We haven't just got one toilet here, have we? For goodness sakes. Anyway, I'll see to it later on. Right. Now, hello, and welcome to Ask God. It's very nice to be. Do trust that you're all well. So, if you're not aware already, basically Heaven Incorporated is gone. Just now simply called Bliss. And we're doing this humble question and answer show type thing because I wanted to make God more visible. Hence, more with you now, basically. What? No, I don't know exactly what's wrong in the toilet, but we'll fix it later. Excuse me. Thank you. Right. So sorry about that. So we got a bit of a blockage in the toilet here at the Corporeal HQ. Gets a bit whiffy. But anyway, we'll get it sorted. Don't worry about that. So as I say, as part of this new strategy, got this question and answer type thing. I'm doing here now basically. So, just before we start, I have had a message from Janice. She asked me to mention to you the new incentive, basically, because we've done away with t-shirts now. You missed out on the t-shirts. They've all gone, thankfully, because we had a bit of a debacle with the whole I love God, I heart God, and I love Bliss, I heart Bliss type thing. Because of the way people were writing it, they're trying to be very retro and hippie and stuff like that, but it didn't quite work. Anyway, Lisa the better, I think, there. So anyway, at the moment, we're offering wings. So if you want the bling, come join the king. That's me, apparently. Because up here in Bliss, we're offering wings. There we go. It's all I can do to say it through gritted teeth. It really is. Anyway, I won't go on. So we got these wings that we're giving away. You know, I'm reassured we're not playing up to stereotypes. So there we go. So for a limited amount of time, we're offering a free pair of wings to all those who sign up and get the reassurance of eternal life in Old Bliss. So there we go. Anyway, I'll move on to what the show's actually about, and that's the question. So anyway, here we go. So today's question is from Abednego. What? Abednego Stiltskin. That can't be a real name. Sounds like a name from a Jewish fairy tale, doesn't it? Anyway, who am I to question these things? So Abednego asks, can people in heaven communicate with those on earth? Bliss, as it's now called, but I didn't think you realised that at the time, Abednego, didn't you? So there we go. So no, basically, you're not allowed. We've only got a few rules up here in old Bliss, basically. So one is that there's no contact with corporeal beings. Two, there's no giving away the secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord. And three, oh wait, no, yeah, so a few more maybe than I thought. So we got no contact with beings in the corporeal realm, no giving away the secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord. No singing in the canteen, and then there's no more. Oh, right, yeah. So there's four. Well, yeah, there must be four. Oh, sorry, I'll do the rest. There's four. So there's four rules basically. So we've got no contact with beings in the corporeal realm, no giving away the secret chord that David played and please the Lord, no singing in the canteen. Got to talk about that. Then there's no more hauntings in Connecticut, and then of course there's the fifth. Oh, there's five. There's five. Yeah, no, there's definitely five. I'll go through. I'm ever so sorry. So we got 5 rules basically. So you got no contact with the corporeal realm, no giving away the secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord. Then you got no more singing in canteen because people were complaining, and then you got no more hauntings in Connecticut because people were getting a bit scared basically, and then no using the toilet after midnight. Hence the toilet being repaired at the moment basically. What? What's going on about? Ask Douglas to do it. I'm a bit busy at the moment, aren't I? Well, I'm sure we can do without it. We've got 6 other toilets here. Just because we're using we can't use the one rather down here on the downstairs level. I'm quite sure people have got legs or wings and can fly about the place, can't they? Anyway, so sorry, I don't digress. So there we go. We don't do hauntings. We don't do contact with corporeal beings when people are passed on. Basically, if you're eternal like myself and the wings, we can do as we please. And we always have this disclaimer thing, basically, which is we always say, "Don't be afraid," and then we carry out our message, basically, stuff like that. Because quite frankly, it was scaring people. Anyway, before we go, I have to mention these blessed initiatives. So at the moment, we've got soul cleansing. So for spiritual ablution, we've got the solution. Soul cleanser. Removes guilt without leaving any nasty stains. For terms and conditions, please read your Bible. What the nasty stains are, I still love to know though, because no one told me yet what these nasty stains are. Guilt doesn't leave nasty stains, does it? No, bit of a memory maybe, but no nasty stains. Anyway, I won't digress. So also we've got PITS, which is the new name for Grace, which is Positive Independent Temporal Space. And we've also got Peace, Eternity and Salvation. If you put them all together, it's PITS or something like that anyway. Get fed up with going through this rigmarole every time because of the focus group and people like that. Anyway, so that's all we have time for today. You can send in your questions through the Facebook page. And you can like our Facebook page as well. You can also email us at askgodtv@outlook.com basically. So it's askgodtv@outlook.com basically. And then you can also watch our programs on Facebook or on the YouTube channel, which is simply called Ask God. So there we go. Right. Anyway, until next time, peace be with you. Take care. Bye for now. For spiritual ablution, we've got the solution. Soul cleanser. Removes guilt without leaving any nasty stain. For terms and conditions, please read your Bible. Someone say cut, please.